Ok, xin chào anh em ơi. Ta sẽ tiếp tục đến với video thứ 5 về chủ đề hạt tại đất khách tinh trùng. Khi nhạc này vang lên thì chúng ta đã biết rồi. Ok, tiếp tục.
Alright, now Kali Linux image contains most common tools used in the field for penetration testing and red team hacking. Now, however, it is not practical to include every single tool. Alright, so for that we will use the apt.
Trung thanh niên này đang giải thích cái về search, tìm kiếm và đặt và xóa tool và điều hành Kali. Nguy cơ là ông Nguyễn Thành Trung, CEO của Sky Mavic, áp chuyện này phá sản. Vì một là không có đủ tiền để trả lại cho khách hàng, hai thì cũng không trả thật. 15.000 tỷ chứ không ít tiền. Thôi, đó là chuyện của ông. Chúng ta sẽ tiếp tục.
And apt, it is a set of tools that helps manage packages or applications on Debian-based system. Okay, so the first thing, let's start with the apt update. So we will use apt update command. Okay, again it will show us problem, permission denied. We need to provide the sudo command, so sudo shift1 as we learned previously. So sudo apt update, press enter. So here it will start updating the repository and resources here, the resources list. Let's wait a little bit. Now it is done. Now here you can see that to list the upgradable commands. So Ctrl Shift C, Ctrl Shift V, as you can see. So press enter. It will show us everything that can be upgradable in the system and with the version. All right. Now in my case, I don't want to upgrade everything. I just want to upgrade some of them, for example. So I will type sudo apt upgrade command or subcommand. Okay, and then choose the one we want. So for example, metasploit dash framework. And from where I get this, I get it from here. So if I scroll up a little bit, here it is. So metasploitable framework. All right. So just copy and paste that. Ctrl Shift C and delete this and put Ctrl Shift V. Press enter. It will start upgrading and it will tell you what it will install, what it will upgrade, and all of that stuff. You know that it will start downloading 600 megabytes. I don't need that, to be honest, for now. It will do the job. So we learned how to upgrade either the whole system. By the way, upgrading the whole system, just put like this without providing any tool. Okay, now forget about the grade. This is the grade, which is the autocomplete from the Kali bash terminal. Okay, behavior. Okay, so it will sudo apt upgrade, as simple as that, like this. Okay, and it will start upgrading the whole system.
Upgrade có nghĩa là có cập nhật.
Now, what if I want to install a specific package that is not here? So for example, we don't have a PHP, so I want to install it. So as we learned, sudo apt for now. Now not upgrade, of course, because PHP is not here. The same thing, not update, to update the resources. So it will be install. So sudo apt install PHP and press enter. As you can see that PHP is already with the newest. So let's have another thing, not PHP, MySQL, for example. As you can see, MySQL is not found. All right, so far so good. Now, how to search for such a thing? Okay, in that case, I will use the search command. So sudo apt search this time, MySQL. Press enter. It will search for everything for MySQL. As you can see, Python-MySQL, Pure, whatever, a lot of stuff. a lot of packages. Okay, so we can choose whatever we want. So for example, this one or this one or whatever. Okay, now if I want MySQL dash server, press enter. You can see that this is the default core 1, which is the default MySQL server core. This is for MySQL server or default MySQL server. Just copy and paste it. So sudo apt install and just copy and paste this, for example, and press enter. I don't need that for now. Okay, now for example, actually let's have it installed. So sudo apt from here, let's copy and paste that. Sudo apt install default MySQL and it will start installing. Okay, and as you can see that it is installed and it is ready. Now what if I don't need this and I want to remove it? So I want to install the other one, which is this one, the default MySQL server, not the default MySQL server core. Okay, how to do such a thing? I will use this command, sudo apt remove. By the way, you can see that we are using the apt command and with subcommands: install, update, upgrade, list, upgradable, and remove. So remove, search and remove. So remove and just put the name of the package and let's remove it. It will ask me, yeah, after this operation 10 kilobyte of the disk will be freed. Press yes, and you can see that now it has been removed. All right, cool. So far so good. Now, by the way, sometimes this doesn't remove everything. Just remove the pointer or some dependencies. But if you want to remove everything, you need to put --purge command. But be aware and be cautious while using the purge, because the purge, it will remove everything related to this package. So if I press enter, you can see that, by the way, it is already uninstalled and removed. So yeah, nothing to be removed. Okay, now again, I'm telling you that on a production system, not on the server, not on the Kali Linux system, because in Kali Linux we don't care. We want things to be running and to start attacking the systems. All right, because after all, we are looking from the perspective of a red team, not the blue team here.
Tôi thì tiếng Anh Ấn Độ thì hơi khó nghe xưa. Cái thanh niên này thì là clip nói cũng dễ hơn. Nên tôi sẽ để nguyên cái bản gốc tiếng để cho bạn thành tôi lệnh cú pháp mà anh rồi.
Now finally we have another thing, which is the D package. Okay, now this is command not using the apt. So if I type it here, this is a package manager for Debian. As you can see, D, which means Debian, BKG, so which means packages. All right, so sudo D package, we will use -i command, which means install, and put the name of the package, for example, test.dbdep. Okay, now this is just a test, no, not something to be installed, but I can, for example, if I want to install specific packages from the internet for Python, for PHP, MySQL, whatever, and I don't need to use the apt, I want it to be installed Debian file. Okay, so after I install it, for example, its name is test, which is test.d package, and it will start installing. All right, okay, cool. So far so good.
So.
All right, now Kali Linux.
Ok, là xong. Ok, ta sẽ mở ok, rồi ta sẽ thành vô Hết rồi. Đây là cái tag manager của Tally. Nó giống đâu cái này hỗ trợ cái storage 80 GB, rồi size là đủ để chúng ta có thể nghiên cứu ở một bạn không. Studio set UHD Studio here thì ta thấy thì đọc ra power save statement nothing change thì cái power off thì khi bạn bật lên thì file như bình thường. Power off thì khi bạn tắt Kali lên đó thì save statement nothing thì nghĩa là lưu á thì trong cái ổ cái cài ở đây á, Oracle thì nó sẽ nghĩa là mình snapshot một cái file ảnh và nó cũng khá là nặng, tầm 700 MB, không phải thứ nhất là ta một viên hai sẽ rất tốn tài nguyên, tốt nhất là ta tắt cái gì trừ những cái gì quan trọng nó sẽ tắt thì thấy được full rồi, không còn để mà cài thêm nữa, dễ phóng dữ liệu và không phải sự không còn tài nguyên nữa. Thôi thì ta sẽ dùng cái này tiết kiệm, nó vẫn lưu được cách chỉ cho các bạn xài tạo statement snapshot tốn này mỗi hai ổ ra cũng giảm 400 GB á. tôi top ra 20 mấy rất nặng, tôi bình thường đó. Tắt thôi. Đây là ta sẽ tiếp tục xem cái video của thì hiện tại tôi là tải gần như là hoàn toàn cái data về như là riêng cái healthcare system thì tôi chưa tải được. Rồi, khu tuần hiện tại nó không tải được, có mấy cái file trên torrent chưa trình. Cái này tôi nghĩ xóa đi, dinh đều không, dinh đều so với cái đó ví dụ như là ethical hacking và tải rồi cho mình tải ethical hacking mà lại tải hết rồi, đánh tải lại thì xóa luôn. Ultimate đánh xóa đây, còn lại có còn lại machine learning, JavaScript, deep learning, shorturl.at, cái healthcare này chưa được. Cái về cái deep learning trên shorturl và cái machine learning với JavaScript learning và machine learning và cái xài rồi sẽ tốt. pzCJS online thì vẫn chưa có được, đây chưa có thực hành.
Okay, now let's start with environment variables. Now, when you open a terminal window, a new bash process which has its own environment variables is initialized. And these variables are form of global storage for various settings inherited by any application that are run. Let's clear the screen. So now here put it will start showing us the path where Kali Linux will start looking.
Cô đưa ra rồi tại ra ở thêm một mặt thì ta sẽ cd là top top rồi
to check for command Scali, and by the way we can see that from here, which is Scali.
tiết kiệm thời gian được chua rồi program user rồi
We can see DWD, it will show us home Cali as well. Okay,
hướng dẫn hiện tại đó rồi KFD là cái đường dẫn hiện tại cho rằng là một cái từ cái home gallery để có một cái
also we can use as we saw. Okay, by the way we are inside the tilde, that which is sign pwd, it will show us the same, or echo the pwd. All right, inside the bash. So first let's screen the screen, but inside it will show us google.com, but if I type or if I
echo home là truyền cái miếng là Google đó con rồi ta sẽ rồi con ok đó các bạn không support cái này cho fit nhưng mà cái trình fit không support rồi thôi rồi ok cái không support không dấu bàn đó ta xếp thế này ok rồi rồi ok ok hai cách rồi tiếp rồi
open a new terminal, so Control Shift N is inside, and if I type echo var1 again, okay, it will show us nothing. Why? Because we open a new terminal session. So this variable is in.
Trong cái system terminal này có còn mạnh sang cái khác này. Cô đang một không có gì cả.
Inside the current process. So I type echo of first, you can see that it is youtube.com, for example. If I type B here, which is youtube.com.
Cách tự nhiên là cách có một bằng có hai
Okay, so far use export good. Now for add all of targets, by the way, Bing will not do anything harmful.
Sau đó nó sẽ bin một bin ra một bin ra bin ra một Google cancel không bên bốn ra hai
But please don't do any scanning. The first one or any is echo or PID for this bash. So here terminal or process is like this number, okay, 1105. So to make sure, open
biết không?
a new bash. Now type process inside this $sign 0, which means it is run successfully. If other than that, it will be 127, which means there was an error. Okay, but if I run it again, what is the last command, which is echo $sign? So this will be 0. All right, cool. So far so good. So this will give us the status.
So far so good. Echo $. Okay. So good.
Of the last running command, if it is or var1 here. So to see all the environment variables or the variables, run the command inf. So run it like that, and you can see that here is all of the commands are here, or the variables I mean. Okay, so you can see that, yeah, var1 it is here. var1 equal youtube.com. So all of the environment variable size that are here inside the bash process will be here. Okay. Now if I quit again, I run it again. Let's increase the font size. Echo var1, you can see, oh, it is not here. Okay. If I type inf, the same thing, var1 is not here, as you can see. Why is that? We will talk about this later on. There is something called the .bash rc. Okay. Here, so I will run this command, the cat .bash rc. Here we can put whatever variables, then it will be exported each time we run the bash program or terminal. Don't worry, we will talk about this in details later on. For now, keep that on your mind.
Keep that on your mind. Tại vì em cái đấy trong đầu của mình. Tôi nghĩ là nên và làm sao kết thúc video thì tôi sẽ gọi một cái channel truyền cảm hứng